Today I'm going to be going through my personal planner setup. It's been a little while since I last did a video on my planner. That's because I've been using a different planner. I haven't been using a ring bound planner, but now I'm back in a ring bound planner. So I thought I'd go through how I set it up and how I'm using it and stuff. I have found that recently I have been kind of jumping about with my planners because I've needed different planners for different things, and my situation has just changed so much that I've had to kind of change my planning system with it. It is set up a little differently to any sort of normal planner setup. I don't have like a divider for one thing, a divider for another thing. I have a couple of dividers and then I have my monthly dividers, and yeah, you'll see what I mean in a little bit. It just first glance kind of looks a bit confusing. So the planner I'm currently using is the personal size geometric Filofax. I actually very recently got this. I got it from WH Smith's when they had a sale on. I have wanted this planner since I saw it released on the Filofax website. It is in the style of a Metropole. I love how these planners feel. They are kind of squishy, but they're also really sturdy. So when you open it up, this is what you see. The pockets are actually sideways, they're not the upright ones, which is one of the things I probably don't like about the planner. I can deal with them being this way, it doesn't bother me or anything, but I just prefer the upright pockets. So over here I have my Cloudy Cow business card and my Days Made Jewellery business card. This card came with a Pizza Express pizza, and it basically has a buy one get one free offer, I think, for your next purchase. So I've kind of just kept that in there so I don't forget about it. I then have this bow paper clip, which is just in there for decoration, and that's from Ladybug on a Pug. And then in this pocket I have a sheet of duck stickers and some other little decoration stickers. You will see where I'm using the duck stickers in a little bit. Over here is the dashboard I made from a Mrs. Brimble's postcard. I actually have it clipped to a laminated dashboard, so I just made a kind of mini dashboard with the postcard. I have done a blog post on this little mini dashboard, so I'll leave that link below if you want to know a little bit more about it. But basically pretty much everything I used to make it is from the April Brimbles box. So yeah, I decided to clip it to the laminated dashboard just to stop it from kind of flapping about, and I used this little binder clip from Tiger. This is a little Totoro magnetic clip from Cloudy Cow. The dividers I have in here are my two white dividers which say notes and miscellaneous. I do have a weekly one which goes here, but I don't need it at the moment. So yeah, I've just left that kind of blank, so I just got these two in. And then I have my monthly dividers from Leafy Lane Designs on Etsy, and those are the only dividers I have going along that edge. And then up here I have two ruler dividers, so I'll show you those when I get to them. So first of all I have my notes section, which basically has to-do lists in. I won't show you the actual to-do list that I have ongoing at the moment, but these are the to-do list pages that I'm using, which are from Paperchase, and they are double-sided, but I've been using one side. It might seem like a waste to some people, but I actually prefer having my lists on this side of the page. I find it harder to use lists when they're on this side because the tick boxes are right next to the rings. And then this divider, which is in my notes divider, takes me to my shopping list pages. I go shopping about once or twice a week, so I add to this throughout the week. This divider is also from Cloudy Cow, and this note paper is from a really old Target list pad. In my miscellaneous tab, which these two dividers are both white, like I've not decorated them, I don't really see them, so I didn't really want to waste any scrapbook paper on them. But yeah, in this tab I just keep stuff which I don't really need regularly, but I need it somewhere in here to keep. So in here I have things like this, which is my little no spend chart, so I can just move it into whichever month I want to do a no spend on and use it then. But for now I'm not doing a no spend, so it just stays in here. I have things for the house, I have things that I want to track, I have basically a load of just information that I need to keep somewhere. We then move on to my monthly tabs, and these ones, like I said before, are from Leafy Lane Designs on Etsy. I'll leave all these shops I've mentioned linked in the description, so if you are interested you can go check it out there. Each divider has a different piece of artwork on, so obviously each month kind of reflects which season it is. So yeah, they're just really pretty dividers, and I totally recommend them. She does do them in A5 and personal sized. So what I decided to do, I'll try and show you an emptier one so I don't have to hide anything. I created these pages so I could just put the main things that are happening each month. So I have a section for birthdays and events, I have a section for my shops, and then I have a section for my YouTube channel and my blog. Basically anything that's really important or is happening that month, I will put it in each of these boxes, so I've got them somewhere to reference. I can easily jump ahead and see what's happening in future months. The other inserts I have in here are from Just So Stationery. Before the end of 2015 I decided to get some undated inserts made. I wasn't quite sure on how I was going to use them, but I knew that obviously if they're undated then it doesn't really matter because I can use them whenever I want. I had them sitting on my desk for quite a while, and then I've recently found a use for them, which is actually coming in really handy. In my Bando journal I obviously journal every single day in here, but recently I haven't been journaling every single day. Since the start of January I've been putting little sticky notes on each day because I haven't been able to sit and journal, and obviously that's built up over the months. I do want to obviously sit down and catch up in here, but I just have not found the time to do it yet. I really don't want to get behind with it. I don't want to miss a day, I don't want to forget things. So what I've been using these for is, since the start of April I have written down, just kind of bullet pointed what's gone on in the day. I obviously don't want to share everything that's been going on in my life, but I've basically bullet pointed everything that has happened, so then that way when I go to catch up on everything, I have everything that happened during that month all written down, just kind of, nothing's really neat, it's all kind of just scribbled in. But yeah, it's just the information that I need somewhere safe where I won't forget it. And then I have this divider, which is a little Totoro ruler, which is again from Cloudy Cow. This is marking the day that I'm actually on at the moment, so obviously if I want to just skip to jotting something down that's happened in the day, then I can easily find it within all the dividers. At the back of all those dividers I have a spare ruler, which is just a Filofax one. I have a few plastic pockets which keep receipts and discount codes and stuff like that, which I've collected. At the back I have this little notepad, which I think is a Paperchase one, that I've just transferred over into here. But here is where I've started to put my video plans. Even though I've written down that these videos are meant to be going up on these days, that might change. This video is meant to be going up in May and it's currently the 15th of April. So I'm trying to get ahead. I have a few videos which are haul videos, so I obviously want to get them up before because they've kind of got an expiry date. But things like my planner setup, which is just kind of a show and tell, they're a bit more flexible, so I can put them a bit further ahead. How I've been using this is I've written down the videos that I want to film, I've written down the dates and the weekdays and stuff, and then go ahead and highlight any that I filmed and edited and are just ready to go up. And then any that I've uploaded, I stick a little duck sticker next to it so I can easily see where I'm at, what I need to do, and what's coming up in the next month. That is what I'm using that little pad for at the back. Again, it's really easy to reference it because I just have to open my planner and it's there. The pen that I'm currently using with this planner is this one, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's a peach colour with ice lollies on. It is from my shop Cloudy Cow and I just really enjoy writing with it. I love how it looks in this planner, it just goes so well with the blue. The planner charm I have on here again is from Cloudy Cow. This is one of the ones that I actually make and it just has a little rain cloud on. I've gone back to putting my planner charms on the closure. I did put them on the rings for a little while, but it just really irritated me having them there because they'd always get tangled and stuff. So I put it back on here and I much prefer them being there. Again, I feel like the colours just go so well with this planner. So yeah, that is my current planner setup. I am really happy with it. I am using it a lot more than I thought I would. A lot of the time I use my planner just to store information and reference it every now and again. But I found more recently that I've had this open on my desk and I'm using it a lot more. I am one of those people who jumps about with their planning a lot. You guys know this, you're always asking which planner I'm using at the moment. I think it's purely down to the fact that at the moment my life is a little bit all over the place. Obviously I've been in limbo since like November last year with the move and everything. It's a pretty stressful situation to be in, so I've just been trying to adapt my planning around that. Be sure to take a look in the description for any links on any of the things I've mentioned in this video. So yeah, let me know below if you have any questions about my planner. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.